All right. So have a seat, relax. We're going to get started in just a minute. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. All right, so find your comfortable spot. You can have a seat on the floor or in a chair, however you feel comfortable. Just try and sit up straight. And we're going to begin by breathing. So sitting up straight, relax your arms. And we're going to inhale slowly through our nose and exhale slowly with control through our mouth. As you inhale, try and fill your lungs completely with air. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Squeezing out all of the air in your lungs on the exhale. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. So we're inhaling through our nose as we lift our arms and hands, palms together above your head. When you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Breathing through our nose, inhaling and exhaling. Sitting up straight as you do this. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the left side. And as we exhale through our nose, we're going to lower our arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale, lowering your arms and hands down, breathing through your nose. Inhale, lifting and rotating back to the center. Exhaling, alternating sides, breathing through your nose. Follow your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms and hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, palms together, inhaling and exhaling through your nose in prayer posture. This is a balancing mudra. Take your time as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Now, keeping the palms of our hands together, we're going to inhale through our nose and reach our fingertips as high as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, keeping the palms of your hands together, come back to prayer posture. At the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach your fingertips as high as you can, slowly inhaling, filling your lungs, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. On the exhale, at the end, point your fingertips down. Follow your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now we're going to stretch our arms out parallel to the floor, palms of your hands facing down, sitting up straight. Make a small circle in one direction, slowly rotating as you naturally breathe, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Slowly rotating around. And now move in the opposite direction. And then pause, bend your arms in cactus position, spread your fingers wide apart, and then bring your forearms together in front of your face and interlace your fingers with the palms of your hands touching. Keeping your elbows lifted, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating, breathing through your nose as you need to. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose as you need to. Rotating in one direction. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Keeping your forearms together. Keeping your elbows lifted. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. And now pause and move in the opposite direction. Flexing your wrists as much as you can. Keeping your forearms together, keeping your elbows lifted, rotating your knuckles around in a circle. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And now we're going to stretch our arms out straight in front of us with the palms of our hands touching. And we're going to inhale, reaching our arms as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrapping your arms around, grabbing your shoulder blades with your hands. Relax your elbows and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can. And on the exhale, place the opposite arm on top as you grab your shoulder blades with your hands. Relax your elbows and shoulders and lower your chin to your chest. Now lift your chin, inhale one more time, and exhale, bring your arms down in front. And now we're gonna get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So tabletop, place your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide apart. Make sure your index fingers are facing forward. And if your elbows are out to the side, try and rotate your shoulders so that your elbows are facing your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. So again, fingers spread wide apart, index fingers facing forward. Knees under your hips, knees separated apart for stability. Now we're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to inhale and exhale through our nose, keeping our arms straight. Inhale through your nose, relax your abdomen as you lift your chin. And when you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tightening your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arching your lower spine and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Follow your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Take a moment to breathe. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating our torso to the left side of the room. And when you're ready to exhale, come down on the exhale, take your left arm under your right arm, and relax your left shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And again on the exhale, coming down, relaxing your arm and shoulder and your ear on the ground. Follow your breath. Moving with your breath. Now in the next exhale, we're going to keep our left ear and left shoulder down on the ground and just relax, breathing through your nose, keeping our hips in the air. And then if you'd like, you can reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then drape your right arm behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you'd like. Relax your shoulders, breathe through your nose. And if your right hand is behind you, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then bring your right hand back down to the ground. And we're going to inhale and lift our left hand one more time to the left side and then exhale back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And now we're going to move to the right side. So from here, we're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the right side of the room as we lift toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our right arm under our left and relax our right shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. Follow your breath. Inhale, lifting, reaching. When you're ready to exhale, coming down and relaxing on the exhale. Now, on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and ear on the ground as we relax and breathe through our nose. If you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. Grab your right hip with your left hand if you'd like. Breathing through your nose. And if your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your left hand down to the mat. And we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up one more time, and then exhale, coming back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So make sure your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. So pull your navel, your belly button in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, opening our armpits up toward the ground, relaxing our torso and forehead down, keeping your fingers spread wide apart. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands as you relax your torso and forehead down. Breathing through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then when you're ready, bring your torso up vertical to the floor with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. As we do this, try and scoop your hips under you to open up your hips and your thighs. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can reach your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling as you inhale and exhale through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And then bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, move your torso vertical to the floor with your hands in prayer posture. Again, we're trying to scoop our hips under us to open up the front of our hips, relax, release any tension you may have from sitting all day, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're coming back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to spread our knees wide apart and bring our feet together, and we're going to sit back in child's pose. So lower your hips down toward your heels, and then lower your forearms and your torso and forehead all the way down, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And then move your torso vertical to the floor, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, again, you can move your arms near your ears, reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And again, we're going to inhale, make a circle with our hands. Exhale as we pull our navel in and bring our hands down to the floor next to our right foot. Push the floor away as we pull our right foot back and bring our left foot forward. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, hands in prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like to, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Remember to scoop your hips under you as you do this. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, pull your navel in as you bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're now again in tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or you can do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, make sure that your fingers are spread wide apart, index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your knees. Check that your knees are under your hips. And from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air, relax our neck and shoulders. And then we're going to alternate lifting the heels of our feet off the ground, walking the dog, stretching out the backs of your legs, opening up our shoulders and armpits toward the ground, pushing the floor away, keeping our knees slightly bent as we do this. Breathing through your nose. And when you're ready, you can just pause and relax. Keeping the knees slightly bent, focusing on opening up our shoulders. And then bend your knees and come back to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose again. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, lower your hips to your heels, and then lower your forearms and your torso and forehead down to the ground, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and sit down on the mat with our knees bent, feet separated, scooting to the front of your mat. And then move your arms parallel to the floor, to the outside of your legs. And we're gonna sit up straight, inhale through your nose. And then as you exhale, tilt your torso back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Now, if you need to, you can hold the back of your thighs if you need to. From here, if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other. Find your balancing point. Breathe through your nose. And then just bend your legs, place your feet on the ground, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Now from here, take your hands and fingers and reach down and grab your toes. And then walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips. Inhale through your nose as you lift your chest, tilt back, and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point. And then from here, if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs. Again, we're focusing on one point as we inhale and exhale through our nose as we need to. And then bend your legs, place your feet back on the ground, and you can grab your elbows or wrists and relax for a moment. Now move your arms parallel to the floor again, and we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, and exhale as we slowly, with control, move our spine down to the floor. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders so that the palms of your hands are facing up toward the ceiling. Relax your shoulders, keeping our knees bent. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Now, keeping your shoulders on the ground, take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center. And then exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center, breathing naturally. Walk your feet under your knees again, pulling your navel in toward your spine. And then we're going to walk our feet to the outer edges of our mat, so our knees are wide apart again. Keeping our shoulders on the ground with the palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side again and turn your head to gaze at your right hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. And exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and head back toward the center. And then move your arms down next to your torso. And we're going to go ahead and straighten out our right leg, keeping our left leg bent. And then lift your left foot off the ground, keeping your right leg on the ground. Relax your left foot and take your hands and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, keeping your right leg on the ground, all the way on the ground. As you exhale, take your left knee across your torso toward your right shoulder. Go as far as you can and just breathe through your nose. As you do this, make sure your right leg stays on the ground. Inhaling through your nose, exhale, gently pulling your left knee and shin toward your right shoulder. So our left knee is going across our torso toward our right shoulder. And release. Lower your left foot down to the ground. Take your hands from off your left shin and then straighten out your left leg. And go ahead and bend your right leg, placing your right foot on the ground. So again, keeping your left leg on the ground, lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, take your right knee and shin across your torso toward your left shoulder. Inhaling, and on the exhale, gently pulling as much as you can. And then when you find the point where you can't go any further, just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Keeping the left leg all the way down on the ground as you do this. And release, lower your right foot down, take your hands from off your right shin, and now bend both legs, placing both feet on the ground. And then from here, we're going to lift our left foot up toward the ceiling, and then take our left ankle and cross it above our right knee into a figure four, relaxing your left leg, relaxing your left foot. Now from here, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground, and we're going to take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. And then take your left forearm or elbow and relax it on the inner left thigh. Make sure your legs and your feet are relaxed, and then take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your left arm to push your left thigh away. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose, gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And then release, lower your right foot, release your hands from behind your right thigh, straighten out your left leg, reach your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your left leg. Place your left foot on the ground and reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee into a figure four. Relaxing your right leg, relaxing your right foot. And then lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And then relax your right elbow or forearm on your inner right thigh. Check that your legs and your feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. And at the same time, use your right arm to push your right thigh away. Inhaling and exhaling, gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And then release, lower your left foot down, release your hands from behind your left thigh, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Now from here, we're gonna lift both feet up toward the ceiling, and then reach our hands up toward our feet, and then bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. We're gonna pull our feet down into happy baby pose so that your knees go to the outside of your arms. And then we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, giving your spine a nice massage. You can also move lengthwise along your spine, moving around within your range of flexibility. If you fall out, get back in. This is called happy baby pose. Breathing through your nose as you do this. Releasing any tension you may feel in your spine and shoulders. And then inhale, reach your hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, relax down. Stretch your body out on your back. Lie on your back and close your eyes for our final pose for the evening called Shavasana. So lying on your back, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale through your nose, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thigh muscles. Relax your knees and your calves. Relax your ankles and your toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on your breathing. Observe your breath getting longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end with a final breathing exercise. So what we'll do is we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then we'll exhale through our mouth with a strong breath as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night.